Hi everybody, what's up? Lucas here again, and today in this night I want to make this video in English, right? So it's always important to remember that English is not my native language, okay? English is actually my second language, right? But I can speak English easily and I can communicate my ideas and my thoughts, and I actually learned English by myself studying at home, right? So I I didn't need to pay an expensive course to become fluent in English, because as you know guys, as you can see guys, I can speak English easily, and it shows that I'm fluent in the language because I I consider myself fluent in the language because I think that fluent is the ability to communicate and express your feelings, your ideas in the language very well, and to communicate with people around you, okay? And give your ideas and share your thoughts, your experiences, your point of view, and I think, uh, it shows how dedicated you are, okay guys, in terms of learning a language, okay? So today I want to speak a little bit about the reality of Rio de Janeiro and the reality of Brazil. As you already know guys, as you probably know guys, uh, there are so much violence going on here in Brazil. We are going through a political issues, you know sorry, we are going through many political issues, okay guys, that's what I meant. So, and of course there are so much prejudice as well, okay, because we are one of the most unequal countries in the world, okay? So poverty is a reality here, is a sad reality that we have here in our country, you know but thank God we live in a gorgeous country. We live in a wonderful country, Brazil, and I think that Brazil's culture is awesome because I have seen so many people from outside coming here and they are moving, to here. So most of them, they would rather to live here than living in Europe, than living in, other parts of the world, because they feel safe here. They can feel safe all the time, you know. Of course, it's not perfect, okay? And it's not for the faint of heart, because as I told you guys, as I've mentioned before, there are some problems, okay? As everywhere in the world, everywhere you go, there is gonna be some kind of violence going on, right? So it's normal everywhere. It's normal all over the world. All over the world, has violence, so many things. But there is a good picture, there is a good side, you know, there is a positive side about this, because I think that Rio de Janeiro is more than just drugs, violence, crimes, happening. So raperies, is some kind of crime that happens all the time in Brazil, unfortunately, and it's very sad. Unfortunately, some things that happen, some things are pretty sad, you know and most of you guys from the US, from the United Kingdom, from English speaking countries, most of you know that, things here are totally different from outside. Things here are very, very difficult, right? In terms of security. We have security in some parts of the city, Rio de Janeiro, you know, but you know, there are other ones that you know, we simply don't have, any kind of security, right? So, for example, you can be robbed easily on a street in Copacabana, right? But if you are inside the favela, you know, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about robberies and theft. Thieves. You don't see thieves in favelas. And so, as I was saying, guys, some parts of the city, they receive more attention, than others. So it's very difficult to say. But here in Brazil today, we have many political issues. The elections, you know, are going to happen in October, if I'm not mistaken. So very things, very things are gonna change in Brazil. You know, from now on, in my opinion, right, guys? So, as I told you guys, Rio de Janeiro is one of the best places in the world to live. And one thing that attracts people is the upscale neighborhoods, and the natural beauty. Because I don't think anything can compare to the beauty of Rio. And as I used to say here, that, you know, we are living in a privileged area. You know, for example, I live in Rocinha. I live inside the biggest favela, the biggest one in Brazil, the biggest slum in Brazil, right, guys? So, and it's located between some of the most expensive neighborhoods. These neighborhoods, you know, they are so freaking expensive, guys. We are located between Gávea neighborhood and São Conrado neighborhoods, right? And São Conrado is it's one of the most highest property tax in Brazil, guys. You can believe me, right? So, as I told you guys, this place has a positive energy. The energy here is something pretty special, and this place is very unique, right? So, if you haven't been here yet, if you have never been here in Brazil, I recommend you to go to Brazil. I recommend you, to come here, come over here in Brazil. You are going to seize your stay, you know, and everything's gonna be alright. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave your comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Okay, and as always, thanks for watching, and I see you next time.